Blessed are the peacemakers, because they will be called the sons of God. This is a scripture from the book of Matthew. This scripture belongs to a group of scriptures commonly referred to as the Beatitudes. In preparation for this speech, I sat here and I've wondered for a couple of days, who am I? What makes me me? As far back as I can remember, from breaking up fights on the playground, to keeping the peace between my family and friends, from joining the military to becoming a police officer, these words from Matthew are the most substantial words that I can come up with to describe me. I'm a Christian, a father, a husband, a patriot, and a police officer, and in that order. I'm here today to introduce myself to my class and my professors. Who better to introduce me other than me? I consider myself a subject matter expert. Now that you know a little bit about the inner me, my beliefs and my values, I would like to tell you a little bit about the outer me. What makes me, who I am now, and what I plan on doing with my future. My name is James Sean Blackwell. I'm 37 years old and I'm from Lumberton, Texas. As a child, we moved around a lot. My dad was in construction and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. We settled down in Southeast Texas where I attended Orangefield High School. I graduated from Orangefield High School in 1995. Upon graduation from high school, I was able to go into college at Memorial University at Orange, where I spent one brief semester. My lack of discipline and my love for extracurricular activities had something to do with this brief semester. That, going along with getting in trouble with local law enforcement, led to my next area in my life, which I consider to be the most substantial and influential area of my life. In 1996, I enlisted in the United States Army. I went to basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia. Upon graduation from basic training, I volunteered for the U.S. Army Airborne School. After graduating from Airborne School, I volunteered for the Ranger Indoctrination Program. Upon completion of the Ranger Indoctrination Program, I was honored to be selected to the 3rd Ranger Battalion of the 75th Ranger Regiment. I began my military career as a rifleman within the Ranger Regiment. After paying my dues and a couple of years, I was selected to go to the U.S. Army Ranger School. In 1998, upon graduating from the U.S. Army Ranger School, I was able to go back to my unit to where I was promoted and given command over a Ranger rifle fire team. I spent 4 years in the military. These 4 years provided me an opportunity to be in the company of some of the finest men and women I've ever met. In honor of these men and women, I'm reminded of a quote from President Ronald Reagan that says, "Those who say that we are in a time where there are no heroes just don't know where to look." I honorably discharged from the Army in 2001, which brings me to the present era of my life. In 2001, I entered the Lamar Institute of Technology Regional Police Academy. I graduated from the Police Academy in 2001 and was hired on with the City of Sylvia Police Department. I began my law enforcement career in an undercover capacity working with the Jefferson and Hardin County Narcotics Task Force. After 6 months of being in narcotics, I was moved to patrol. In 2007, I was promoted to the rank of patrol sergeant. In 2011, I was promoted to the rank of assistant chief within our department. On top of being the assistant chief in the police department, I hold other hats, including firearms instructor for the department, the racial profiling liaison, and the property room technician. On top of being a police officer, I'm a Christian. I attend Journey Community Church in Lumberton. I'm married to my beautiful wife Natalie for 7 years, and we have 2 wonderful children, Aspen Elizabeth, who is 4 years old, and Tyler James, who is 8 months old. Aside from my family and police responsibilities, I'm a student. I am a criminal justice major at Lamar University and currently am a junior. I plan on to graduate in a year and a half. However, work schedule and class availability may hinder this. For personal enjoyment, I like to hunt, fish, play sports, watch sports, and spend time with friends and family. This is me in a nutshell. What about my future? I don't know what my future holds for me. Only God knows what my future holds for me. However, I do have some personal goals. I have a goal to advance my career. I'm not saying that one day I'll move from the assistant chief and be the chief of the police department, but if the opportunity arises and the time is right, I'll embrace it. I don't plan to work my life away. I plan on giving at least 25 years, and if I'm still able, I may get another job and try to get another retirement. My main goals in life are to be a positive role model for my children, provide for my family, protect my community, and leave the world a better place than when I found it. Now you know a little bit about me. Once again, my name is James Sean Blackwell. I use my middle name because my friends and family call me Sean. They don't call me James. Now I consider you all friends, so you all can call me Sean. This is the uniform that molded me into the man that I am today. This is the uniform that I currently represent. I hope to see you all one day, maybe at graduation. Until then, stay safe, and blessed are the peacemakers.